Hello, my name is Olivia. Welcome to the How to Look for AT webinar. Now that you are familiar with the AT website and have completed your resume, you should have already started looking for AT. In this webinar, we will cover some of the ways you can go about looking for AT. First, we will talk about the academic training website. Then we'll be talking about how you can talk to professors and advisors to see if they have any colleagues that have any opportunities available. We'll also go over the Career Services Office and how the staff there can help you look for internships, research assistantships, and observerships. And then we'll talk a little bit about the resources you can use online to search on your own. For BSMP students, one of the main and easiest ways to look for AT is to use the AT website. You all have access to the AT website and will be able to apply to various positions in the Jobs and Academic Training section. In this section, our corporate partners post internships that you can scroll through or search for with keywords and other criteria. We also have a lot of corporate partners who will not be posting any positions on the website, but will be looking through student profiles and resumes. So you should make sure all of your information in the exchange program portion of the site is updated and that your resume has been uploaded. You can also check out the employer section of the AT website to see a list of employers where students have interned in the past. The employers listed in this section may or may not be posting on the website again, but feel free to look at their websites and reach out to them on your own for opportunities. Please be aware that you are able to find AT at companies and organizations that are not partnered with IIE, and we encourage you to look for AT in companies and organizations that are not partnered with IIE. Looking for AT outside of the AT website is very wise because we only have a limited number of corporate partners who post a limited number of positions. If you only look here on the AT website, you may not secure AT. So increase your chances of getting AT by looking in more places than one. The ultimate goal is for you to secure an academic training opportunity, and we provide you with the academic training website as a resource to help you do that. But this isn't the only way that you can find AT. IIE recommends you speak to your professors, TAs, and advisors at both your host institution and Brazilian university. If you did not already speak to your contacts back in Brazil, you can send them a quick email. For your professors, TAs, and advisors here in the U.S., it is better to speak with them in person since you are able to. You can speak with them after class or during their office hours and ask if they have any projects you can join during the summer, or if they have any colleagues who have projects. They also may have some contacts at companies if you are more interested in working at a company. You can also email professors you may not know personally but have heard of through your own personal research. Many past BSMP students found AT by reaching out to professors who worked in their field and who they were interested in working with. Here's an email you can use as an example when reaching out to professors you don't know. Dear Professor Smith, I am a Brazilian undergraduate student studying computer science in the United States. I am very interested in your work with data mining and am wondering if you have any research projects planned for this coming summer that I could join. Working with you would be a wonderful learning experience, and I look forward to speaking with you regarding potential opportunities. Best regards, Camila Pacheco, a fictional BSMP student. You should also speak to your international student advisor, who is your main contact at your host institution. He or she may know of research opportunities, have contacts at companies, or be willing to reach out to companies on your behalf. We have some really wonderful advisors at the host institutions who have made contacts for students and maintain those relationships so that current BSMP students can secure AT. The Career Services Office is a great place to do many things related to internships, including learning how to write resumes and cover letters, resume and cover letter review, and mock interviews when you get an interview that you want to practice for. The Career Services Office can also help you find AT. You can meet with the staff and discuss different ways to look for AT, and you can also sign up for a listserv that will alert you to opportunities you can apply for. They will also likely have a database with different opportunities you can look for. The Career Services Office will also have information on career fairs at your school. These career fairs are great places to learn about companies and meet representatives from those companies. If you go to a career fair, make sure to bring the letter of support IIE provided for you so that companies know you already have visa sponsorship and your work authorization will be provided by IIE. Doing your own personal research for AT on the internet, however, will give you the most options. There are many databases where you can use keywords and other criteria to search for opportunities. You can also sign up for daily alerts for opportunities related to your field. A few great databases are listed here, such as Idealist, Internships.com, Indeed, Simply Hired, and Intern Match. They're all free and very easy to use, so I suggest going on and making and creating a profile so that you can search through the internships available on these websites. You can also search for societies, institutions, and associations that are geared towards your field of study. Most of these have a career section where you can find out about and sometimes apply to opportunities. They also have lists of member companies that you can reach out to on your own. The Society of Women Engineers and the American Chemical Society are just two examples of societies and associations like this. I've gone on both of these websites and gone to the career section, and they have a number of internships posted. You can also use LinkedIn. If you don't have a profile, you should seriously consider creating one, as it is a great place for networking. You can also do simple Google searches for internships. Typing in forensic internships or mechanical engineering internships, for example, will give you a large list of results. You will also want to go on individual companies' websites to search for any opportunities they have. You can search in the career section of the website, but if they do not have a career section or do not have any opportunities for you listed, you can contact them directly using the Contact Us link most companies have, or search for the Human Resources contact on the website. Along with this webinar, we have tons of resources that will help you search for AT. Please remember to look at the info sheet titled Finding AT in the U.S. by Industry in the document library of the AT website, as well as the long list separated by field of study with names of companies and the links to their career sections. Another great resource is the Prezi that covers a lot of the information covered in this webinar, but also contains student advice on finding AT. Please take a look at this presentation. The link can be found in the document library of the AT website, and that link will take you directly to this presentation that you can click through to watch on your own. At the end of the presentation, there is a section with student advice. It's divided by field of study. If you click on your section, another Prezi will open up with a photo and some advice from a student in your field of study talking about AT. Please feel free to click on all of the other links, because even though they are catered to the students in that field of study, that does not mean that they do not have really useful advice. And if you don't see your field of study, don't worry. As I said, you can still click on all the links, but we have some more general advice from BSMP students at the end of the presentation. You can also take a look at our blog, bsmpinterns.com. If you are interested in contacting any of the students featured on the blog, please let us know, and we will reach out to the student to see if they are willing to share their email address. This is a great way to network, because if you see an opportunity that looks interesting to you, the student may be able to put you in contact with the company or organization. Thank you for attending this webinar, and we look forward to seeing you again at our next one.